Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My God, that OS20 video, you guys seem to really love it. But I got a lot of emails, a lot of text messages, a lot of phone calls. A lot of phone calls? A lot of phone calls! Oh my God, I need something to drink. So while I'm going to go get something to drink, come on in! Okay guys, so again, thanks for tuning in. Today, I told you we're gonna talk a little bit more about Chromoly. You guys really seem to love what we've got going on with the Chromoly. I love what we've got going on with our Chromoly. Now, we've been doing a lot more with the Reynolds. This Reynolds 753 tubing is amazing stuff. We did those Reynolds 753 SX250 frames. We did those 26 inchers, the 24 inch Pro XLs, 26 inchers, they're gone. Limited run, done. So now we're starting to get back into doing some of the 450s. And the very first 450s we're gonna do are gonna be these OS20s. We showed you a little bit of a preview on this one last week or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember, however these videos time out. I've had a lot of people asking some questions. Is it gonna be disc brake only? Are we gonna do some with a V-brake? Exactly what kind of fork do I need? What does my bottom bracket height actually matter? So today, I wanna give you a little bit of information about that and kind of dig into a little bit more details. So with this, as we kind of showed you in the last video, this is the SX450 Reynolds 753 air hardened, triple butted Chromoly BMX race frame. And I'll tell you, I haven't weighed it yet, but we're sub 4 pounds. There is gonna be a weight difference between the Chromoly and the aluminum one. This one here is a double XL, so it's a big boy bike. We did do it with a side mount disc tab. So with these, with the side mount disc tab, you mount up your own post mount. You can set up whether you want a 120, you want a 140, whatever you want to do. We have it with the traditional 3/8 dropout, so regular wheel slides in there. We are eventually going to be doing some with the V-brake mounts, just because you guys have asked for it. The disc brake mount is what I think most everybody's going to be going for with these. It's just something with the OS20 wheel, the way that that whole class is going. It seems like this is what your guys are going to want. The head tube, it's a Campy integrated, 45/45 bearing races, traditional. It does, like I said, use a traditional 319 axle to crown with our Speedline or a Supercross carbon fork. You can run the OS 20 by 1.85 wheel tire, I should say, no problems. If you're running one of the Chromoly forks, it is set to where the 165, pretty much what you're gonna run with its standard front and rear, set for an 11.625 bottom bracket height. It is a traditional Euro bottom bracket, 68 millimeter shell width. It is a tapered, flared seat mass, triple butted down tube, triple butted top tube, tapered, swaged, flared rear stays. So as I said, these SX450s, the first ones that we're going to be introducing for 2023 are these OS20 models. We are going to be doing these in a traditional 20 inch, 24 inch, and 26 inch sizes for this year. So everybody who's been waiting for the fun machines to come back, get ready, they're coming back. So we used to do a powder coat finish on these, but now what we've been doing is we've been working with the local Cerakote, and with the Cerakoting, it makes it as a tougher finish. So it's a longer lasting finish. It's a much more durable finish than the powder coating. And with that, we're gonna be able to start to offer a lot more custom finishes. The stock finishes that we're gonna be offering are gonna be basic black, you know, a bitchin' black. We're gonna be doing the racing red. We're gonna be doing the show chrome. We're gonna be doing the really nice yellow. I like yellow. I'm not sure how everybody else feels about yellow. To me, it's one of the fastest race colors out there. I mean, you see a yellow bike on the track and you're like, oh, that's a fast bike, you know, no matter what. And of course, chrome. You know, chrome will never go out of fashion, and Bubba loves chrome. Bubba just gets on a chrome bike and he just shreds. I know he's gonna want a custom neon green one. Probably won't ride the neon green one much, but he loves the neon green one. And with the Cerakote, it's really cool because you can do so much cool stuff. And with our local Cerakoter, he's gonna be able to offer a lot of custom finishes. We can do pearl coats, we can do top coats, we can do matte finishes, gloss finishes. We're gonna have all the stock finishes on the drop down to where you're gonna be able to go to the website, click on, say, okay, I want this frame, I want this color, I want this size, but then it's gonna be custom finishes, and then whew, there's gonna be a whole slew of custom finishes. And it's cool because these are really easy to build up. I mean, it's a 28.6 seat clamp, 27.2 seat post, 68 millimeter bottom bracket shell, Campy integrated head tube. I mean, they're really easy to build. They're so fun to ride. So the Cerakote is a lot thinner and a lot more durable finish. So I'm not a Cerakote expert, but what our Cerakote person told us is that it's a much harder surface. It's a much more durable surface. We always use powder coating. Powder coating is you're basically spraying on a thin layer of plastic, and the plastic encapsulates the frame. With the Cerakote, it's supposed to be a thin layer of ceramic. The ceramic actually coats the frame, and it's a much more durable, it's a harder surface. So what we have noticed is that it's not as glossy of a finish. It's a lighter finish, so it keeps the frame weight down. It's a thinner finish, so you get to see the welds a lot nicer. It doesn't obstruct with the threads. It doesn't obstruct with any of the fittings. Makes it really nice, and it's much more chip resistant. So Cerakoting got started. They were doing it on exhaust headers on cars. They're doing it on guns. They're doing it on anything that had a high temperature that it needed to have, and also something that needed to be really durable. We're trying to do it because we figure, okay, a BMX bike, this thing, it's your pride and joy. It's what you want to ride. It's what you want to live with. This is something that you take a lot of personal pride in, and you want it to look good, and you want it to feel good all the time. If it looks good, then you feel good. You feel good out on the track. You enjoy being out there with your friends. You enjoy going out and for the ride. If we can make it look better longer, and do it in colors, which like on our aluminum frames, we do with the anodizing. So the anodizing is nice and light, gives you that color over the polish. The Cerakote, it's kind of giving a color to a plating. The chrome plating is the lightest finish that we can do on the frame. And now the Cerakoting, it keeps it to where it's nice and light, but gives you some finishes. Oh man, okay. So my dream build, if I were to put together one of these SX 450s, the way I would do it. Now, I'm gonna go a little off brand right now. I personally would start off with a traditional 20-inch one. I wouldn't go with the OS20, but that's just me. I haven't ridden an OS20 yet. Randy says it's the funnest thing out there. Turnell loves it, says it's the best thing out there. Bubba, he still swears by the 20-inch wheels, but he hasn't ridden this yet. I'm still kind of going with Bubba on it. So let me take that back. I'm gonna build up a 26-inch one of these. And I'm gonna build it, I'm gonna take some Profile Elite cranks. Profile Elite cranks are a badass crank set. I'm gonna go with a set of Supercross SLT forks. I'm gonna go with a Speedline stem. I'm gonna go with some Supercross flat 6 bars. I'm gonna do a Speedline clamp. I'm gonna do a Supercross post. I'm gonna do one of the new Supercross Elite saddles. I'm gonna go V-brake model, just me. I'm gonna do the Speedline V-brakes. I'm gonna do a Speedline V-brake lever. As far as grips, I think I'm gonna go with those new ODI lock-ons, the 1.3 models and the soft model, so it's got a little bit of a cushion for my palms. I'm gonna find some Tioga 26 by 2.1 tires for it. I'm gonna go with a nice Speedline carbon fiber rim. I'm gonna go titanium spokes since it is a dream build. Otherwise, double butted stainless. I'm gonna go Speedline Killer Buzz hubs. I'm gonna throw on some Speedline platform pedals. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hit up Big E and I'm gonna have him make me up some cool Yoshimura platform pedals. Like I said, might be a little bit off brand, but we're going for a dream build on this one, right? We've got the Profile Elite cranks, Yoshimura pedals. That's how I'd build it. In the comments, leave how you would build it as your dream build. Who knows? On the chalkboard behind me, there's a little thing for a little comment thing for a little contest. Never know what the next contest might be. Maybe we'll be giving something else away. So guys, I know today's video is a little weird. Holy guacamole. It's all about chromoly. I know that probably doesn't rhyme very well. Bad dad joke. I get it. Anyways, today you learned a little bit about some steel. You learned about something that's real. It's time for you to get on your bike, head out to the track and go ride. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe. I've already been told that I ask you guys that too much, so I'm not. So don't subscribe, don't. Just don't. Don't like the video. No, don't. You don't want to. You don't want BMX to be at the top of the YouTube algorithm. You hate it. I know. You hate it. All you want to do is go ride your bike. That's it. So what are you doing watching this? Go! Get out there. Go ride! See you guys next week. Bye.